Face.
Oh, total face.
Yeah, I'm sick of sex anyway.
Yes, it's my longtime bachelor, Reuben Hill.
I have to wear this dress. It's part of my family research.
All skins.
Reuben Hill. Professor Hill, sir?
Say, nice front porch.
Mom, I need to get to school.
The tepid embrace tells me they're ready for marriage.
Welcome to as far as you're gonna get. Oh, you're so suitable.
Happy trails to you.
Good night, darling.
I touched your vitalis. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Larry, isn't it exciting about our getting married?
What? Yeah! What? Could you grab me a cold shower while you're in there? Thank you.
You still didn't pay your grit bill, ma'am.
I hope Leopold doesn't find out about this. I'm pretty sure this is my house, but, well...
Walking on a pink cloud. So I asked her last night at a graduation prom, and she said yes. We're going to be married in August.
Wow, married?
Say.
She's just finishing high school, and you still have 2 years at the university.
And what about me?
It's a tough road, Larry. What are you going to use for money?
Well, Sue's folks were going to pay something to put her in junior college here in town for 2 years. So we'll have that. But instead of going to college, she'll get a full-time job in campus town.
It's just campus
And
town,
she doesn't
Jake.
care anymore about education. So with that, and my part-time job, we'll get by.
We'll be selling plasma.
Uh-oh. Here's Sue now. You two probably want to be alone.
Well, why is Sue wearing a headdress?
It's Sue, honey.
Oh, Larry.
Well, what's the matter?
It's the folks. We had a terrible scene.
I got kicked out of
I
L7.
couldn't keep a wink. They don't approve. They say I'm too young. They want me to finish 2 more years of schooling before I even get engaged. Oh, Larry.
Oh, Rob.
Buck up, sweetheart. They can't stop me.
I'm Mighty Boy.
Relax. And act normal till after your graduation next week.
I'll contact the
Then I
underground.
can borrow Phil's car. Go down to Greenville. There's a justice of the peace down there.
I'll marry him.
We'll elope, honey.
But, Larry, I wanted a church wedding. And all the parties and showers for me, too.
And the
my
annulment.
folks. That would break Mom's heart.
Well, we're the ones that are getting married, not your folks.
I hate you.
I don't know, Larry.
I'm really mousy.
I read somewhere that a marriage without parents' approval has 2 strikes on it from the start.
I think it was in Humor in Uniform.
But if eloping's the only way,
No, maybe it isn't.
I could have my chin smallered.
Maybe you could convince your folks that you should get married.
but how, Larry? How?
Tell them we're pixies. I'm sitting in a puddle.
I'll bet we could get some advice from the marriage counselor over at the church. His name is Hall.
Hunts Hall?
Phil told me about him. He teaches a course in marriage and family living at the college.
Do you think he could help me with my folks?
No.
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it?
Visit your government church.
First Federal Church, member FDIC.
My folks don't understand the way I feel.
I feel like rhino hide.
So that's the story, Mr. Hall. Do you think you can help us get married?
Herr Oberst!
Why, I'm in favor of marriage. In fact, I spend a good deal of my time helping people to get ready for marriage.
And I'm in the concrete
Now, let's see.
business.
You've known each other for...
3 months, 1 week, 2 days, and 17 hours.
Oh, boy, one of these.
And you're 18, Sue?
See.
And 19, Larry?
Thank you.
Have either of you ever been in love before?
Well,
Does my uncle count?
but not like this. This is the real thing.
Yes.
No, it isn't.
I had a chum in college who had the real thing with 8 successive girls.
Will Chamberlain?
Oh, it's all right if you have it, fine. It's a very important factor in building a happy marriage.
I found that out too
But tell me,
late, but...
How do you know it's real love? The kind you can get married on.
Why, ever since I first met Larry, I haven't wanted to date anyone else.
Except Dwight
For
Eisenhower.
3 months now. And besides, I haven't even had one quarrel with him.
In the car,
No
Sue.
quarrels. Why not? No differences of opinion? Or no opinion?
Objection! He's leading the witness.
What do you talk about on your dates?
Oh, movies and popular songs.
Orchestras, dancing.
Popular
Larry's
songs.
chosen profession, engineering?
No, I don't understand any of it.
It's gross.
I don't like to hear about it.
Sue, honey, I didn't know you felt that way.
That's because you never listen.
Larry, you're a dullard.
Well, it seems you two may have some things to talk over and settle.
Idiots.
Might well ask yourself some questions before you get too serious about marriage.
Oh, what do you mean?
What sort of questions?
Well, questions for Cupid. You might say he should ask them before he fires those arrows.
Are you licensed, sir?
We call this Cupid's checklist.
Have we entered your fantasy
First,
kingdom?
Do you have similar backgrounds, similar basis for your ideals and standards?
Pure bloodlines.
Second,
Cupid is
are you
anal.
real friends, comrades, pals, through thick and thin? And third,
Are you from the same
you
family?
both understand marriage.
Huh?
Oh, not the kind in most movies or most popular songs.
We love
But the
popular
real,
songs.
everyday kind of marriage. Between real people. Do you understand it?
Oh, golly, Mr. Hall, I don't know the answers to all those questions. I just know that I'm in love with Sue. Is that bad?
No, that's good.
Shut up, Iris.
Good. And it's good when you recognize that you don't know the answers. It's a good sign.
I don't know.
Anything.
I think we're friends. And maybe we can understand marriage, but backgrounds, how do they affect getting married?
Well, come over here a minute. Perhaps I can show you what I mean.
Put these on.
What's that? I call it a marriage development board.
Patent pending.
It represents the psychological distance between a husband and a wife from the time they are born until they die.
Bobby Orr's electric marriage. Real marriage action.
What does it all mean?
Well, let's set it up for you and Sue. When you are born, you inherit a great many differences from your parents. That's part of your background.
That makes sense, all right.
Now, as you grow up, you each develop separate and unique personalities.
Unless you're Finnish.
Your mental growth,
Represented by Tom
your
Dewey.
emotional outlook,
This little Hitler baby over there.
your standards and ideals.
Your Zephon Wars from Beta
Larry,
3
your distinctly masculine outlook on life.
Thank you.
Sue, your feminine way of looking at things.
is wrong.
Your capacities to love and be loved.
Are all missing.
These and many other ways, you each acquire a background. So that when you first met, you were probably farther apart. Probably more distinct individuals than when you were born.
But I don't want to marry a girl like me. I want to marry a man like him.
No, you don't.
So even though we're close together here, we don't know how far apart we are there.
That's right. When you two met, there was probably an early physical reaction.
Oh,
A
yeah.
romantic attraction that pulled you together. A love appeal that hit you sort of boing.
You saw my boing?
How did you know?
Well, it happened to me. It happens in some degree to most couples who become happily married. But it takes more than this boing.
Sometimes
Well, you
there's a
see, if
splurt.
you're too far apart psychologically,
If one of you is
if your
cuckoo,
backgrounds are not similar enough, it can cause a great deal of argument and unhappiness until...
It's gone.
Where'd it go?
We're
That's
gonna
what you'll
die.
be saying about your romantic love if these other things cause a breakup.
But where's the rubber
No,
band?
sir. This is forever with Larry and me.
Fine, but don't you think it's wise to take time to find out how much strain these differences might put on your romantic love?
But there isn't any time. Larry's going away in a couple of months.
I am?
Yes. Did you two ever see these figures on length of engagement and how it relates to chances for happiness in marriage?
it's too technical, sir.
Two separate studies showed the chance for happiness improves with a longer engagement
You
period.
color good, sir.
It's fair for 6 months, better for a year or 2 years.
And so on into
Is that
infinity.
because there's a better chance to find out some of these differences and become real friends?
Yes, a chance to find out if your relationship will wear well.
Yes, but can't we settle these differences after we're married?
Honey, this is man talk.
And if you aren't successful,
Well, there's drinking and porno.